Hi, everybody. IFBB Pro and Titone here for NPC News Online. For those who really don't know who you are, introduce yourself.
My name's Centopani. I'm an IFBB professional bodybuilder.
And where was the last place you competed?
Was actually at the Australian Grand Prix this year, and a week prior to that was at the Arnold Classic.
Awesome. And how did you do at those shows?
At the Arnold I took 5th, and at the Australian I took 3rd.
So now you're just kind of in the off season and focusing on different things?
Yeah, I'm kind of, I guess you could say, like at the peak of the off season. I'm about 15 weeks away from the Arnold, which will be my next competition. Definitely aiming for a lot higher than 5th this year.
And so what did you feel like were targeted, places or areas that you wanted to focus on?
For me, it's been an ongoing, I guess you could say struggle to, beef up my legs. Really it's just chest, back, and legs, those 3 main body parts that probably most bodybuilders kind of can't get enough of. So just bringing a bigger, not just bigger, but also better, package to the stage. So for me, this year, the main focus was to just get my body weight up a lot higher, so I could push bigger poundages in the gym, and hopefully lead to some new progress.
Well, I personally think you have a beautiful physique.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what would you say you've, how you have transitioned? Have you done something different or just training heavy, hard?
For me, it was just having the time to really just bring my body weight up higher and to hold it. See, I've been about 295 now for the last probably 4 months, but holding it at this weight, my body's changed. I've gotten stronger. I've actually gotten leaner at this weight. Things have just changed. So starting this prep at, say, 295 as opposed to starting my last one at about 280 in similar condition, it should translate into, hopefully a much improved physique.
And what would you say is the most important, talking to a new bodybuilder up and coming, what would you say is the most important aspect about training or diet or rest, anything?
I think training is oftentimes doesn't get the credit that it deserves, because ultimately it's training that enables you to utilize the food and to, really we know that food contains the building blocks for muscle. And it's like, okay, I have all this food in front of me. How am I going to transform it into muscle? I got to go train. So it's like the harder you train, the more of a demand that you can create for that food, the more results you're going to see. So I think really training is super important. But I think also for a lot of beginners, they tend to not give enough attention to rest. They're a little overzealous. They train too often. So go easy. It does take time. But if you're, I think, really diligent in your efforts and you're doing everything 100%, the gains are going to come. You're going to see the progress.
Well, I wish you the best of luck for your Arnold prep.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing the new and improved Evan. IFBB Pro and Titone, NPC News Online.